Hi, Aquarius. This beginning of June 2026 reading already feels sudden, powerful, and deeply emotional, like something hidden is finally coming to light, and somebody is realizing they cannot keep pretending they don't see your worth anymore. It feels like there has been a lot happening behind the scenes. People talking, secrets moving around, energy shifting. But deep down, you already knew something was off. Your intuition felt it before anyone ever said a word. This does not feel like slow energy. This feels like a moment where the truth can no longer stay buried. Something that was quiet is starting to rise. Something that was hidden is starting to be revealed. And someone who may have been holding back, staying silent, or acting like they were fine is starting to feel the weight of every word they never said. But the question is, why did they think they could hide the truth from someone as intuitive as you? Why did they believe they could play with your energy, walk away, or stay silent and not feel the consequences of that choice? Um, this person is starting to regret how they handled you. They're watching you rise, watching you shine, watching you become stronger, more confident, and more untouchable than before. And now they are realizing you were never weak, you were protected, you were guided, and everything they thought would break you only pushed you deeper into your power. Um, Somebody here wants to come forward. They want to explain, confess, apologize, or reveal a truth they have been holding back for too long. So trust your intuition because justice is moving in your favor. Hidden truths are being exposed, and somebody is finally seeing that you are not someone they can replace, control, or forget. And let's get into your reading. Okay, so um, this is really intense energy to start with, especially because I'm getting this massive wave of devotion energy right off the bat. Um, I really feel like this is tied to someone who's been going back and forth, like, endlessly. It's like they've spent a huge amount of time in this mental gridlock trying to figure out what their next move should be and, just not being able to decide. They've been stuck in this loop, unable to make up their mind, and it's like everything's been on pause for a while. This person I sense was really lost in the fog, before confused, and unsure of which direction to take. And because of that, it seems like they complicated everything more than it needed to be. But there's something that's shifted recently. Something about you or your connection has finally clicked for them. They've come to a resolution in their mind, and now things are starting to make sense. And now, honestly, this person is fully in detective mode. They're searching for answers, doing their homework, trying to figure out the best way to fix what's broken. I get this sense that they're consulting guides or maybe reading something that's going to help them get it right. Even if this isn't about a literal marriage proposal right this second, it's definitely about leveling up the relationship in a major way. But here's the thing, this is going to come totally out of left field for you. I'm feeling like you're not expecting this at all. They've been super quiet, keeping everything close to their chest, and, it feels like they're planning something big but haven't said a word about it yet. I get the sense that they are finally, ready to take control. They've decided it's time to step up and take the wheel of this connection. And when they finally bring this to you, whatever this offer is, it's going to feel like a huge leap of faith for them. It's like they're preparing to jump off a cliff without knowing if they'll crash or fly. But at this point, they've realized that as long as they end up with you, nothing else really matters. It feels like they're just going for it, no holds barred. There's a certain energy of finally taking the plunge, even though um, they're feeling some nerves about it. Despite the anxiety, though, I genuinely feel that this person sees you as the one they want to build a future with. It's almost like now that they made this decision, they feel this sudden urgency, and, it's like everything's happening so fast. It's gonna be sudden, and honestly, I think it's gonna catch you off guard because you're probably in a pretty rational headspace right now. You might even be pulling back emotionally, not fully engaging with the situation or the person. So, um, as you've been kinda distancing yourself maybe just a little bit from the outcome, like not putting all your eggs in one basket, it's creating this massive wave of panic in them. They feel the emotional tether that usually pulls them toward you isn't there anymore, and it's, like, freaking them out. It's like, They're scrambling to figure out what to do next to fix this gap, and they wanna do it fast. And trust me, what they do next is going to be completely unexpected. I just, feel like you'll be left thinking, "Wait, are you serious?" It's this wild, chaotic energy that's coming through, especially when we started off with such a strong commitment vibe. They're feeling this deep need to reconcile, to, bring the connection back to a place of peace and, unity. This person feels like they're being called to act, and honestly, the sense I get is that they've done a lot of soul searching recently. To go from being stuck in confusion to being ready to take a leap of faith, it's like, they've reached a point where they just can't wait any longer. They've had enough of the delays, and, they're ready to make this right. They don't want to leave anything to chance anymore. They're terrified of giving you the chance to change your mind. You know, this person is absolutely feeling that sense of urgency now, like, "I need to do this right now. I need to reach out, and I need to make things right before it's too late." The energy here is really about reconciliation. This person deep down knows that you are the one who completes them. I honestly think they're just, exhausted from being apart from you, and they're tired of pretending that they don't care about you. They're done with the charade, done with living up to impossible standards that don't even matter. And I'm picking up this vibe that they're really growing up right now. It's like that ugly duckling turning into a swan moment. They're, finally evolving into who they were always meant to be, and honestly, they just wanna have smooth sailing with you from here on out. It's like all of a sudden, things are aligning for this person, and they're feeling lucky. It feels like, they're finally in a position where they can take this step and build something lasting with you. But, this isn't just about personal growth. This whole thing is also about karma. This is a destined connection, and it feels inevitable. There's this powerful divine energy in the air right now, and it's working its magic to make sure this connection reaches its proper conclusion, one that's positive and elevates you both past any previous issues. Old cycles are ending, and new, more positive cycles are beginning. It's about being lucky enough to be with one another, you know? There's something special that happens when you two come together. It's almost like fireworks. Like every time you meet, there's this spark of magic that can't be ignored. This person is tired of living with the consequences of not being by your side. They know that being with you is more than just a choice, it's a matter of divine will at this point. They feel like they're going to experience some sort of divine justice just by being with you, as if no matter what they've gone through or what they have to overcome, together, you two can conquer anything. And honestly, I feel like this person has been pretending not to care for so long in the past. They made you feel like they didn't want to be honest with you or open about their feelings. They were super concerned with how others would perceive them, like always worrying about what will people think of this situation. This is like classic Libra energy, always trying to maintain a certain image, always trying to keep up with how things are supposed to look rather than how they really feel. That energy has definitely interfered with your connection, especially with the outside scrutiny. They've been listening to too many outside voices, people who didn't support the two of you coming together. There was something about you that didn't fit into their usual box. Maybe it was age, or race, or even your level of spiritual awareness. Whatever it was, you two just didn't match the standard they thought they were supposed to uphold, and, it's because of that difference that they've been holding back. But now things are changing, they're ready to stop pretending and to start embracing what's real between you 2. And I feel like with this person, they were always trying to, there was something about the appearance of the 2 of you guys being with one another, because whoever this person is, they're very attracted to you. Right, this is somebody who's very attracted to you, this is somebody who's admired you from afar. This is somebody who you and them may even have, like, this secret love where the 2 of you understand how deep it goes. Others may think that they know, but I don't think they really understand. But I feel like with this person, they've not revealed their true intentions when it comes to you, possibly because of money issues. And also too, I feel like you and this person are opposites. I think that this person has struggled with the differences between the 2 of you. But the reality that they're coming to in this type of energy is that they can't stay away from you. This may have been a situation where they stayed for financial purposes, or this could be pertaining to their job, what they do, or somebody giving them something. Because I get like with this person, their appearance means a lot to them. So they may be in the public eye, or you may be in the public eye, or there's something that has to deal with you and this person being together that other people would be very judgmental. But I'm getting with this energy, they don't care anymore. I think that they're tired of hiding. I think that they're tired of pretending like this isn't a situation, that this isn't this sacred union. See, you guys have been brought together for a reason. Opposites attract for one, for a reason. You may be light, they may be dark, right? Or vice versa, light being energy. You've brought them to this light, right? Or you're going through something very dark, and they were your light at times. You guys can interchange energy, especially if you guys are twin flames. That's the beautiful thing, where you guys are able to feed off one another. But this is an energy coming in here where this person is recognizing the fact that they've been fake. This is somebody who's realizing that whatever somebody gave them in the past, that's not worth losing a situation that they feel like is the sacred union. They feel like there's so much passion here between the two of you, and maybe they tried to just chalk it up to that's a lustful energy or that's just a very intimate connection, not realizing that it goes much, much deeper. And now I feel like this person is in this energy where they're seeing it for it, meaning the relationship, and you for who it really is. This person also feels like you get a lot of attention. For some of them, I feel like they like the fact that you're wanted, but there's also this sense of jealousy, which is making them want to move forward quicker, I feel like. And I get that with this person, they're yearning for you. They want something more. See, remember what I said earlier about somebody searching? They're looking for something. There's something here that this person is actively researching, whether it's a vacation, whether it's taking you somewhere, whether it's engagement rings or it's something nice for you. This person is like looking it up. They're researching it because they want to take this action towards you. It's like they feel so compelled to do so, but they're trying to do it in a very strategic manner. So there is a level of planning that's coming in here. But also too with this energy, they know that there's somebody that's going to be watching whatever action they take towards you. They feel like there's somebody watching with this camera. So it may be like a crazy ex, or it may just be the fact that maybe, you or them are well known in some sense, but they feel like there's somebody here that's watching their every move. So they're really trying to plan everything or have everything in order. They're trying to be very tactical here. There's some major master plan in it, and this is a major power play for what they're doing. And they feel like if they do it wrong, that it could have major consequences. For whatever the reasoning is, this situation is happening very, very soon, I feel like, because with her and this little camcorder, right? To me, that's somebody that's watching. Or maybe this person wants to have this recorded, especially if it's like a proposal, like they may want somebody to record it. Or this could also be the fact that whatever they're going to do, they're no longer going to be fake about the situation. And they're going to put it where everybody can see it because this person wants this type of deep connection with you. I get that they're tired of faking it, but watching is here. See, with this faking card and this like little tiny camcorder, I get that there's somebody watching. It also could be your person, right? That they're obsessed with you. They can't let you go. But there is a social media stalker here. So there is somebody here that is watching. This person knows, whoever this person is, they're going to be watching very closely on social media, which may be why this person wants to take pictures of whatever they're planning so that they can put it out there to let other people know, hey, I'm taken. This is also your person watching you very, very closely, especially if the two of you guys are not in communication. This person is watching your every move. They're studying you. I get a major, I'm studying you. They're watching you. They're trying to like find the truth out in some type of situation. because this person wants to come forward and make these amends, but they also know with you, it's like they have to do the right thing. There's something that they need to tell you where they want you to hear them out, but they're trying to make sure that it's the right timing. Also, if you're somebody who posts pictures online, or if you're somebody that is on social media, they're looking at who's liking your stuff and who's commenting. They also know when you add a new friend or when you don't. For some of you, you may say, like, well, they're blocked. They have other profiles that they watch you on. This is somebody that's very obsessive of your energy. And I feel like up until this point, this has been somebody that's been afraid to take certain risks. This is somebody who I feel like also will post things online and they'll post it for you and you know it's for you, but you don't have any proof. But this is somebody that's being very strategic and they're watching to see if you're looking. And they're watching to see who you're dealing with or who you're talking to before they bring you this major like energy here where they're telling you, I want to be with you and only you. Journaling is here, creative release, keeping track of patterns, exploring feelings. I also feel like this person is a writer. They could write music, they could write poems. Or this is somebody that is very analytical in the sense where they're keeping track of everything. That's this watching energy. This is this person. But I feel like with this journaling, it's them writing down a plan. It's like there they have whoever this person is, the way that they organize their mind. It's very fascinating. It's very unique. They have their own thought process. They have their own way of getting through things, which I feel like for you guys in the past has been very frustrating. Because for you, it's like 1 plus 1 is 2. But this person is thinking, but how do I know that 1 is a 1 and it's not a 3? So the way that this person goes through it is very meticulous, but once they've made a decision, they've made a decision and that's it. And now this person is putting together this plan. This person is getting ready to write you and send you something. It's something that this person has been working on for a period of time. This is also their creative release. They may paint, they may be a singer or an actor or something. Like they do something where they have this creative release, and whatever this creative release is, it's pertaining to you because they admire you. See, secret lover, hidden interests, revealing intentions. This person, whoever this is, they've been watching you for a period of time. And what you don't know is that the least amount of communication that's coming in from this person, the more that they're fixated in watching you. So if this person is being very quiet right now, it's because they're watching you. They want to see what are you going to do when we're not in communication. I get sometimes like with people that feel more comfortable watching from a distance or watching from afar, it's it's almost like that's their safe zone, right? That's their safe energy where they kind of can watch you from afar, but they admire you. They admire your style, they admire the way that you move, the way you communicate, the way that you speak, the way that you smell. They also know that there's a lot of people that you inspire and that they know the impact that you've had on their life. And they can only imagine the impact that you've had on other people's lives as well. So they admire you. They may be writing down everything that they admire about you. Like this may be somebody that's creating a pros and cons list with being with you versus not being with you because they know that they have to make some type of major move coming in. This is coming in as a dream come true. But I also get with this person, look, their surprise and dream come true coming in here. So this is something that you're not expecting, right? This is something where this person has been admiring you for a period of time. It could even be years. And they're revealing or they're understanding that they're able to get the love that they want from you. And I think if you take a look at her and him on these bars, right? She the feminine truly trusts this masculine energy, but I also feel like the masculine has to be able to trust themselves with the divine feminine, and it doesn't matter, roles interchange, you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you're masculine watching this. But there's something here about the feminine being comfortable enough in this connection to lean back and allow the masculine to lead. And I feel like with the masculine, right now they're preparing to lead. That's why they're coming forward with this beautiful surprise, with this unexpected romance, right? This can be somebody for you guys that you guys have known for a long time. It could be somebody from your past that's coming back from high school, from college, from whatever. This is somebody that you've had very strong feelings for, and this person is coming forward This person may have flowers for you, but I get that you don't expect it. But this person wants to live up to your expectations. And see, I feel like this person it has been like not being honest about their feelings, not being honest about their emotions, and they've just been watching you. For a lot of you guys, you may have had to block this person or cut them off. You may have cut them off from contact, which is triggering this major energy where this person is beginning to try to work through whatever the issues are. Isn't that about boundaries, right? I think that you had to set certain boundaries with this person because you were tired of them being fake and not being their true authentic self. Because see, with boundaries here, you had to set a certain tone. By setting this certain tone, by creating these boundaries, what's happening is it's making your divine counterpart have to elevate, right? It's saying, I'm no longer going to accept you pretending like you don't love me. I'm no longer going to accept just being somebody that you admire from afar, but you're not willing to admire in front of everybody. I'm not willing to do that anymore. This is about you coming in and telling this person, I know that it's difficult. I know that we've been through a lot of ups and downs, but part of that is because we've not been honest with one another and also the world. And I feel like these boundaries that you set forth for this person and you keeping them at a distance, it's making this person yearn for you. It's making this person acknowledge that they've not been honest with themselves. It's made this person realize that opposites do attract and that there is a purpose and a reason for the two of you guys coming together for a reason. I also get that there's a lot of gossip around this situation, which may be why this person tries to push you away, because I also feel like here there's people that are watching. It's not just your partner's energy. There's a lot of people that are watching and talking, whether it's their friends, whether it's coworkers, whatever it may be here. Especially with money, you may work with somebody that is your person. So people are naturally communicating about it. But outside of all of this, right, this person realizes that you bring them a sense of harmony. You bring them, even with the boundaries you've created, it's harmonized their relationship with themselves, I get. And this person is realizing that you and them work very well with one another. You guys have this level of synergy and this level of tandem where the right hand knows what the left hand is doing. And there is this, I don't even know how to explain it, but there's this sense of trust that is here between the two of you where when you and this person are in a high vibrational energy with one another, you trust them without a shadow of a doubt. And I think that's why you've created these boundaries with this person because it's like, I trust you, but I need you to have that same faith in me to know that I'm not going to hurt you, to know that I'm not going to change up once you lose, your mask, once you become vulnerable, because you already see past this person's mask, is what I'm getting. And there's something about the two of you guys being in tune with one another. There's a very beautiful cadence between the two of you guys. And I feel like this person wants to earn your trust. They want to build your trust. They want to show you that they can be the person that you desire, the person that you require. I also get with surprise, tie knot, yearning, dream come true. There's something here that this person wants to give you. It's a token of affection. You've given a lot to this relationship and a lot to this situation. And this is about this person embracing what you've given them and embracing what you have. And I feel like this person wants to turn around and give you the same thing that you've given them. This is somebody who's going through this major awakening. In the past, there may have been other people that were in the mix, or this could be somebody who wasn't being honest with you about other people that they were being with, whether it was them cheating or them dating around. But this person is awakening to this energy and they're realizing that they need to live in the moment. They're realizing that no one else is going to compare to you, that they're tired of pretending like others can take the place of you. They want to enjoy the time. They don't want to worry about what other people are going to think. They're tired of this scrutiny that they've put on this situation and on this connection. They feel like it's very unhealthy. I feel like whoever your person is, with leaving, they're leaving some type of toxic or karmic situation. They're leaving a thought process behind. They're breaking this cycle because they're having this major awakening. and they're moving on to what better suits their higher good, their higher purpose. That's why if you're somebody that believes in prayer, you pray for your person. But what you do is you take yourself out of the equation. You pray, I pray for my person to see their higher purpose. If you are this person's higher purpose, they will come back to you. And if they are your higher purpose, then they will come back to you, right? It's having enough faith that knowing that whatever rocky road the two of you guys have gone through, you've already faced all these obstacles and it takes work to overcome them. But the beautiful thing here about this rocky road is that it's worth it. This challenging journey, it's pushed you to certain limitations that you didn't think you'd be able to overcome. But here you are, you've learned a lot about yourself, you've learned a lot about who you are internally. You were able to identify certain shadow aspects of yourself that needed to be illuminated, that only this person could illuminate. And you've done the same with this person. With this major spiritual awakening, I get whoever this person is, they're very attracted to you, extremely attracted to you. This person has even thought about, you know, this divine masculine protecting you, being strong for you, having children with you, right? Being this father figure, if you're somebody that has children, this person has thought about, what would it be like if I was in that environment with them? Would I be a good father? Twin flame is here. The real thing about this father figure energy, though, this is a divine masculine energy. Or if you are a divine masculine and you're dealing with a divine feminine, the divine feminine wants you to take the lead. They want you to step in. They want to feel like they're being protected and provided for. As a divine feminine, that's what you want. You want to be able to be in your divine feminine energy. It's tiring always being the strong one, right? The divine feminine is one that everybody can but go between energies. But the divine feminine is meant to be in a feminine energy. Just because the divine feminine can lead doesn't mean that she wants to. So with this father figure energy coming in, there's this person who wants to step up and who wants to take off, I feel like, the load from you, because this person is realizing that these other people that were in the mix in your connection, it was just karmic connections. And they're realizing that the two of you guys really do mirror one another. You guys have very similarities, even with, avoiding relationships or having certain avoidance, emotional instabilities. You both are very similar. They're realizing that there is this soul contract. And when this person really does align with their higher purpose and they walk their path and they live in their life purpose, everything is going in the right direction. They feel the warmth, they feel the universe guiding them, and I feel like with this person, with this love potion, irresistible charm, they may feel like you put a spell on them because they're so in love with you. They feel compelled to follow you, they're letting their heart take the lead. It's because you have a very different energy. You affect them in a different way that no one else has ever had. And I think that it's beautiful. But the only logical reason is it a rational one, right? God forbid they really do just genuinely love you and genuinely need you, and you and them were made for one another. You guys were cut from the same cloth. Right, that's harder to believe than, oh, you'd had to do something. But I feel like this person is aligning. I think that they're accepting. There's a sense of acceptance here where they're accepting the fact that you guys are meant to be with one another. You guys are meant to be this very powerful couple. We have the Five of Wands. This person, there may have been other people that were in play here with the Five of Wands, but I get that they're taking a high road here where they're no longer just sitting back. And I get that there's a lot of drama and chaos and challenges and obstacles this person is going to have to go through in order to make you this offer. But I do believe very strongly with this Saturn and Leo energy, this person is leading from their heart. So they are going to come forward. They are going to fight for this connection. They're not going to let this connection just walk away. But I do feel like with the Two of Swords here, again, strategy, right? This person is trying to figure out what's the best way to go about this. Because here's the thing. For some reason that's coming in, whatever this person does, there's going to be some type of kickback, whether it's from a karmic energy, whether it's from their family, whatever action they take towards you. So they're really in this place where they're trying to make sure that they're taking the right steps. Moon in Libra, where they're doing the right thing right, where they're moving forward in the right manner. And I feel like this person is planning It's like they're planning on how to get out of all this conflict in order to make you some type of major offer here. Because it's a 10 of Cups Pisces energy, Mars and Pisces. This person thinks a lot about you and them, right? Reconciling, being together, having this sense of harmony. This is something that this person has waited for a period of time. The 5 of Cups, their past decisions, Scorpio energy. They feel guilty for the way things have gone. They feel like they betrayed you in some sense. So there is this sense of loss here where they're depressed, they're upset over the separation, they're watching you. This person is tired of watching you from afar. They're tired of pretending like they're happy without you. They're tired of just sitting back and admiring you from a distance. That's not making them happy anymore. They know that there's other people here that want your attention. They feel that there is competition that's coming into play here. And for them, they want this reunion, but part of them has to get out of their own head and forgive themselves for the way that they've gone about things. And this person is in this hermit energy right now because this person, it's almost like they had to step out of their ego, right? Because it's the strength card. That's them stepping out of their ego. That's them saying, "You know what? I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna take a break." So if this person has been very quiet, it's because they're in deep thought, right? Think about Virgo energy. Virgo energy is organized chaos. There may be a lot of chaos that's going around this person, but this person is trying to organize it. They're trying to get their thoughts together. This is also this person having a higher perspective, having a sense of wise counsel here. This is also this person tapping more so into this sense of spirituality and separating themselves from the pack. See, the 5 of Wands to me is like a wolf pack, right? But with this hermit energy coming in, it's like they're separating themselves from that. They're saying, no, 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 I need some time to figure this out. I need to figure out what makes me whole. This is this person doing this sense of soul searching. And in this soul searching, what are they realizing? Taurus, I want to lock it down. Look at this, the 2 of Cups and the Hierophant. They are in love with you. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This is this person walking away from their burdens. See, there's something that this person has been holding them back for a really long time. And there's a lot of people watching, so it could be multiple things, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's an ideal. The way that this person thinks. With this energy, this Saturn energy, Pisces, Saturn and Pisces, and Saturn and Sagittarius, this is all Jupiter energy. And it's Saturn energy. So when this person walks away from everything that's bound them to their old life, to their old way of thinking, the moment this person walks away, look what comes in. The 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Now you have a divine combo. This is something that's meant to ground in the 3D. This is not something that's just meant to be in the 5D. This relationship is meant to manifest in the real world. It's meant to be seen by multiple people, by everybody. You're not supposed to hide this love. This is a very unique love. But it's once this person walks away from the illusions, once this person walks away from the appearance, realizes appearances don't matter, money doesn't matter, money comes the moment that they let go of what they've been told, what they've been programmed to think. All of this comes in. And that's why this person is in this hermit energy. This is a very high vibrational spiritual energy your person is in. And whatever has held them back, this pack-like thinking, right? This mentality of following a group. They're realizing that with this energy, all it's done is it's hurt them. All it's done is leaving them wanting more, needing them, wanting you even more. Realizing how lonely they are. They can be surrounded by a ton of people, but still feel this energy of being alone. It makes me feel bad for the person because imagine having so many people around you, but still feeling like nobody understands you. You're the one person that gets them. And you can have nobody around you, you could be a lone wolf yourself, and you feel happy and content and not lonely because you realize your higher purpose, it's not gonna involve 95 people, it's going to involve you and this person in this divine partnership. There's a reason why partnership is so important, but this person is walking away from the illusions or walking away from the confusion, right? And the beautiful thing about the 10 of Wands here that's coming in here is that that's Saturn and Sag, right? It's like glass half empty, glass half full. This person is going to be looking at it like I may lose something in the process, but whatever I'm losing, I'm getting ready to gain it right back. How does this person view their current romantic situation with the collective? The devil. Okay, very fixated, very focused. I don't always look at the devil as a negative thing, but I think that this person, especially being in this heavy Virgo energy, it's mental. This is somebody that's very focused and fixated on you. This is somebody who's very attached. How are they viewing themselves in the connection right now? The Emperor, I know that's right. I like that energy. All right, let's see. Look, the Emperor and the Ten of Cups. See, this Emperor is about to have wish fulfillment, and they're very focused. Right. Think about Aries energy, or Scorpio energy, or Capricorn energy. When they hyper focus on something, they get what they want. And how are they viewing the collective here? Okay, the Five of Swords, very interesting energy. And how are they viewing, what do they think is the block here? What do they think is the block here with a collective? The Nine of Wands. Right. It's them letting go of what's held them back. It's them finally saying, you know what, screw it, and just letting it go and giving it to God and figuring out it's going to work itself out. See, this person right now is trying to control the narrative, right? They're also very focused on you. They have an energy right now where it's I want to get my way regardless. Like if you're dealing with somebody else or if you're in another relationship, this person is trying to figure out how to come in here and change that. I get that there's a lot of silence. Um when it comes to what this person is thinking about the collective right now, I'm picking up on a lot of indecision. With the Six of Swords showing up, it feels like they're, seriously thinking about reaching out to you, wanting to say something, but not really sure how to say it. It's like they're trying to figure out the right words, the right way to approach the situation. There's definitely this sense of needing to have a tough conversation with you, and, um, they know it's necessary, but it's like they're hesitating on how to bring it up. Now, when it comes to what action they plan to take toward you, the Nine of Cups comes up, which is all about wish fulfillment. This person really sees you as a source of happiness and they want to make something right between you two. There's this energy of them wanting to make things better, wanting to see you and move forward together. It's like they're ready to move to the next step, but they're also trying to figure out the best way to get on the same page with you. But, here's the thing that's kind of throwing me off in this reading. They view you as the Five of Swords. This feels like a lot of confusion, especially with the Venus and Aquarius energy attached to it. It's like they're worried that there might be some games being played here or that you're not being fully transparent with them. They might be feeling like there's something under the surface, maybe even some manipulation or mind games happening, and it's causing them to hesitate a little bit. I'm really curious to figure out why they're seeing you this way, though, because it's definitely clouding their perspective on how to move forward. Now, when it comes to your advice in this situation, um, the Two of Pentacles shows up. To me, this is really about keeping your balance. It's like you've got a lot going on in your day to day life, and the advice here is to keep focusing on that. Stay grounded, stay busy, and don't let your mind get too caught up in what this person is or isn't doing. It feels like you need to focus on yourself right now, not letting this situation completely consume your thoughts. But here's the thing though, there's something unexpected coming in, especially with that Nine of Cups energy. This person wants to surprise you with something. Maybe it's a gesture or something they've been planning. For some of you, this could even be tied to your birthday or some other special occasion. It feels like they're preparing to do something that will catch you off guard, and I get the sense that it's a way of showing you that they care. So even though there's some tension, there's definitely a surprise coming your way. And, I'm really curious to see what they wanna say to you and what the surprise is gonna be. It feels like despite the hesitation and the confusion, they're still making moves toward you, trying to find a way to make things. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.